Good Tuesday morning from Savannah thereabouts. We are wrapping up here in the hotel room. It's about 8. In fact, it's exactly 8.
Tater's gonna take.
Late start for us, but we're not mini golfing today. We're going home.
I was hoping we would miss the rush hour traffic, which I think we have.
Yeah.
We should be home before rush hour.
All right.
Ow, 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 I didn't need that name.
So, thoughts about the room. It was fine. The AC runs a bit cold for 72, but beats the alternative, I guess. The sink doesn't really get hot in the hot water. And then Jamie was saying the fridge doesn't get cold.
Well, if I had realized it last night, I could have fixed it.
Yeah. Other than that, it was a quiet room. Pretty spacious. Bed was nice. So yeah, I don't think we have like loads of complaints about Wingate in and of itself. So I think we'd book one of these again.
These need to go in the suitcase.
Oh.
So
All right.
you can deal with that. It was not a quiet room.
Oh.
I could hear through that door when they were getting ready to leave this morning.
Oh.
You can hear, like when you walk down the hallway, you can hear people in their rooms.
Oh.
There's no ice machine on this floor. I had to go down a floor.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge deal. But I didn't know, so I was stumbling around the hotel at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That bed was amazing.
Yep.
That was the most comfortable bed we've had all week.
Yep.
Yeah, it had a nice cushy layer on top, so it hugged you.
Mm-hmm.
And the shower pressure was incredible. Oh, that was the thing. 2 towels, 2 little towels.
Oh yeah, I knew there was something else.
Yeah. So that was weird. But they did call last night and ask if the room was okay.
Yeah.
So had we checked any of those issues ahead of time,
We could
before
have
that
said
phone
something.
call came, we could have gotten any of them resolved.
Yep.
So we didn't check the room very thoroughly. We just
Crashed.
laid the hell down.
Oh yeah.
So breakfast looks like it's interesting this morning. They look like they have some nice machines. Even their coffee thing is a machine. So let's go check that out. There was nobody down there when I went down before.
Right.
So let's go figure that out.
Back on the road again. We are on the last leg. It's about a little over 4 hours to home. And we need to make a stop first. We need to go see an old friend. Right?
Yeah.
Became a friend on this trip.
Yeah.
We're going to Buc-ee's. And we're going to remember this time to grab our sandwiches last and not carry them around the store and let them get cold. So we'll look around, see if there's anything different at this one. I do want to get some more of those cinnamon mints. Those were so good. And the lip balm. Really like the Buc-ee lip balm. And I can never have enough lip balms laying around. So I'll grab a few more of each of those. And then we'll see what else there is. We can have another discussion about the cooler that we like so much. And I think that's it. Hopefully the weather's nice.
Buc-ee billboard.
We just saw the first billboard. It says, "You complete me." And it says 46 miles. So I'm going to sip my coffee and be happy about that. I think we're actually passing 3 Buc-ee's in the next 4 hours. Don't think we need to stop at all of them. So, alright, just letting you know, we're still here. I don't know if this is a brand new Buc-ee's or what. It's got to be brand new. The ground we're traveling on appears to be like freshly laid concrete. Or cement, whatever it is. This way. And there's flags up. And my GPS didn't know anything about the exit. So I'm thinking this is all new. Funny if we saw an alligator in the retainage pond after doing that entire nature thing. Just to see one alligator head for like 5 seconds. Buc-ee's.
Do a road update here.
I went from being completely freaked out about this place and like overwhelmed and panicked to I would like to live here now, please, thank you.
Loading up on the Buc-ee lip balm.
And we're gonna get some mints and we're gonna get some breakfast
Yep.
and maybe a snack for later on the road.
Yep.
Buc-ee's breakfast time. I've got a sausage, egg, cheese biscuit and beaver tots. And you?
I got tots as well, and I got a brisket taco.
That's tiny.
I know. Almost got two, and it was $6.99 each. Like, well, you know, one's gonna be good.
We have a lot of snacks too.
Let's do the tots first. Cold the fastest.
Well, and I can give you some of my tots. I got my own. He didn't even offer me one last time. Neither one of us grabbed napkins.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! This is only $3.99. They very much taste like McDonald's ones, and I'm fine with that. Okay, breakfast sandwiches are really good. It was huge. It was too much. So I finished almost all of it, but it was just so much food. Their tots are amazing. Their beaver tots are so good. They're so flavorful. Very, very nice. We'll ask him in a little bit how his burrito was. But he ate it all.
Yeah, the brisket taco on its own is kind of like just brisket and the wrap. But there's sauces you can put on it.
Yeah.
So that livened it up a bit.
Yeah, there were like 3 different sauce choices. So make sure you grab a sauce. So, yeah. That was delightful. You done? You ate them all? You ate them all. Okay. I know I gave them to you to eat, but I wanted them. All right, we're going to go put gas in the car. You can throw this out when we do that.
Yep.
And we're good. We got
blocking the gear shift.
Whatever.
All right.
Oh, we have chocolate. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. We have chocolate. You want to do that right now? You want a piece of chocolate? Or you?
Well, no, I was thinking we're going to put it in the cooler.
It's in an air-conditioned.
Okay.
We'll put it in the cooler if we get out of the car again.
Okay.
If we go straight home, we're fine.
Okay.
Plus eating. I got sea salted caramel beaver nuggets. And the girl at the checkout was like, oh, those are really good. What else did we get? Sour cherry candies. Those used to always be my favorite as a kid. And then just like Pringles and stuff. Nothing exciting. Alright, huge update. We saw an actual Arizona plate while we were in the car together. So now it officially counts. We have Arizona.
And it wasn't you.
Just wanted to set your mind at ease.
Yep.
Also, we're almost at the border. And we keep seeing Buc-ee's road signs. Oh, cop just pulled up. Okay, waiting on a road sign here.
Slide over so we got a better shot.
Okay. Scrubby Bluff Road. We're running out of state. What would be Georgia enough for this road name? Scrubby Bluff. But don't put it on the sign. That would be embarrassing. Back in our home state.
Yep.
You might have to cut this video down.
Lord, will be a sight for these weary eyes.
This is where the border is, the middle of the river. Alright, Georgia Grown. Georgia Grown. What that means. Alright, this is St. Mary's River. Halfway over this. Hey! We know how to make an entrance.
Florida sign.
And the Florida state line.
Alright.
It's time for highs and lows. Alright, we're going to start with the lows because I like to end on a good note. So, I think there's only a few. For you, I'm sure Putt Shack in Atlanta was one of them.
Yeah.
And for me, the Mountain State Golf. I was struggling on that one, big time. But I think that was it golf-wise.
Yeah.
That I would say were lows. Other lows, I didn't get to pet a cow at Udders and Putters. My life is hard.
Yeah, weather was definitely a low.
Yeah, the
Certain
heat.
places, yeah.
The heat, I mean, and then we had a couple of storms we had to drive through, but the heat, ridiculous. Even as far north as Ohio, it was the worst possible time to plan a mini golf tour, but it was based on when this wedding was,
Yeah.
so be it. Thanks a lot, Lauren. And then, what else was the low?
Well, GPS weirdness we talked about.
Yeah.
Even just now, the Buc-ee's, it's like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, my GPS didn't realize there were new roads, so it was trying to route us all over the damn place. And it was like, okay, you know what? Let's just look before we start following things that are going to take us 12 miles out of the way. But I don't have a lot of faith in it right now because getting to a hotel 2 nights ago, it took us 6 miles away.
To the woods.
Out to the woods in the middle of a place where there were like a bunch of really nice houses. It completely took us the wrong way. Where we were only like a mile and a half down the same road where it was. We passed it on our way to the gas station. So that wasn't fun. But other than those couple of instances, it's been pretty good. I could do without the injuries.
Yeah.
And this just fell. I thought I started this whole doctor process in plenty of time, but I've had to see so many extra doctors for the knee and the hip that it's just stretched on. So to get this stuff fixed before we did all of this. So I've been in a lot of pain. But that's okay. That's what the meds are for, right? Except that kind of knocked me out of the driving there yesterday. So, alright, did you have any other lows?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because whether or not they're lows or highs, I think that just in general we like the hotels we stayed at. So
Yeah.
I don't think there was any real lows
Yeah.
about that.
We didn't have any we're gonna die here hotels, which is nice. Okay, you wanna move on to the highs?
Oh wait, so one other low I did. I'm gonna cut the tour short, but there's a silver lining, so it's not as low of a low as it could be, but
Right. And
the oppressive heat,
and we're not really cutting it short, we're postponing it.
yeah.
We're putting in a hiatus on the tour. I don't know if we've explained this or not.
We might have yesterday, but just to
I don't know.
reinforce.
So it's so hot, we cannot continue to miniature golf outside. And Myrtle Beach has so many miniature golf courses that we want to try that we came to the conclusion that we're going to put the tour on hiatus. There are enough videos filmed. We hit enough golf courses. We've hit 21 golf courses. That's 21 weeks of you're going to be watching the Welp tour for the rest of the year. Because that's in 17 weeks is Thanksgiving. So we are going to come back up to Myrtle Beach over Thanksgiving weekend and finish up what we started. Because there were even a couple we wanted to hit on the way back home on this road.
Can't.
And we just can't. It's physically impossible. So the tour is on hiatus until later on, but it's not going to affect you guys because there are enough videos.
It'll just flow right through.
It'll just flow right through. So that actually kind of worked out really well.
Yeah, so we've seen more than a few videos where they're doing some kind of project or something, and they're like, well, this stuff's going to take 72 hours, but in the magic of editing, it's done anyway. And so it's like that. It's
What's actually the opposite of that?
without us saying anything about it, like if we weren't telling you guys that we were coming back to Myrtle Beach for a second time around, the flow of it would be like we never left.
Just all of a sudden we're going to be
suddenly the weather's different,
Yeah.
and we're dressed differently.
all of a sudden we're going to be in jeans and hoodies.
Yeah.
from soaking wet, sweating one day to jeans and hoodies the next. It would have looked a little strange, but yeah, needs must. But that just means the fun continues in a few months. That's all. So, any more lows?
It's not the lowest to low, but I'll just comment on it because we're driving. Atlanta drivers. It used to be that it was like, well, they all want to drive 100, so you have to drive 100. Now we're just going to turn any over.
Yeah,
no warning.
Yeah, they just like to move their cars in random positions. It was interesting. Yeah, in Florida you get the tailgaters. We've gotten used to that. But in Georgia, it was just all of a sudden cars were just in places they weren't a second ago. It's really, really kind of interesting. Interesting style of driving. Okay.
Alright, I think that's it for those.
Okay. Okay, on to the highs. Well, first and foremost, hi Kylie. And then the wedding. I thought the wedding was really nice. Didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a really pretty venue. It went off really, really smoothly for a wedding. We had a lot of fun. It was nice to see my family. Some of my family. Anything else about that? part of it?
Yeah, I like playing Alive or Dead with Ron.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we explained that. Did I explain that?
Reinforce it because people jump around.
So they were playing a lot of older music at the wedding, like 20 years and older. So with my brother-in-law, who's in his 80s, he would look at us and be like, who is this, or whatever. And I think at some point he asked if somebody was alive. So we started to play Dead or Alive. Who is this, Dead or Alive? With Ron. And I was using the Google Listen on my phone to get the answers. He really seemed to enjoy the game. And I was having a blast playing it too. It was so cute. Trying to explain to him who people were too was adorable. No, Ron, it's Justin Timberlake. No, he's alive. He's alive, Ron. Yeah. We had some surprises though. There were some people that were in their 80s now. And we
Okay.
oh my. Those people are either fighting over the pull back. Drop back.
Better see Indiana Jones fighting a Nazi. The way this guy's driving.
Yeah, this guy's driving is really erratic here. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back. He got his vehicle back under control. We had some really good courses.
Yeah.
Some really neat ones. We saw black bear.
Yeah.
We saw a tiny frog.
Yeah.
What else did we see?
Well, Jaden kicked us off at Mr. Putter's in Tampa, which was, I was hoping she would be there and that she would do that and bring it down. And then along the way, I was like, well, I'm really hoping that there's people who are like willing to play along with our videos and do some stuff, and they did. And we met some owners at different courses and got them to do some stuff for the videos, so that was cool.
Yep.
We're not a big channel, like we're still below 1,000 subscribers. And so this isn't our day job. We're not YouTubers by trade. But I do look at things like, well, what can we do differently than other people are doing? And so including the owners and stuff whenever possible.
Yeah.
It's not always possible. I mean, a lot of times it's just whoever is the help is there. And then it's up and down as to like how invested in the place they are. Like any of these like big fun centers and all that, it's like just not even ask because they're not going to play along. But the big fun centers aren't mom and pop operations either, you know. So to meet the owner at the Olentangy one in Ohio as an example, you know, it was a gorgeous course. He put so much work into it. And so I think for him to get that feedback directly from us, I think meant a lot. And then same with Myrtle Beach. It was mom and pop situation. And they had just come in from gardening. And it was the same thing where it was like, you know, they were really eating up the praise about the course because they'd been putting so much work into it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty cool. I like that we kind of talked to whoever's there, whoever's working, and yeah, and that can be part of the video sometimes.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that.
And even though, like, we keep saying about the owner at the Olentangy one, the guy who was actually working the register was very, you know,
He was great.
and
Yes.
involved too. So
Yes. Yeah.
we were talking to the owners at the one at Myrtle Beach.
Red
And-
Dragon Cove.
Yeah, and they were in agreement. It's like, you know, who you can get for the register, like, is make or break.
Yeah.
So they were praising the girl working there, the register.
Yeah.
Saying that, yeah, at the beginning she was really shy and didn't want to talk to anybody about anything. a big deal that she's come a long way in like a year.
Yeah.
But like with Mr. Putters, they have Jaden, and it's the same thing. Like Jaden kind of is the face of the place. So yeah, it's if you can get good help, like the folks we've run into around our drive here, it really does help out a lot. Because conversely, if we go to a course we're kind of about the course, we're also like the people behind the counter aren't helping because they're too, you know. It just brings everything down, you know. But as an overall high, I would say, you know, playing as many courses as we did do the 9 states as advertised. So, you know, that's good because weather was very iffy at times. Like they were talking about like storms and all kinds of stuff. And even that Olantiji one, we drove through storms to get there.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd get rained out because we were going to breakfast first and then going to that. And we thought we were going to get the storm would pull up right after we did. And it didn't. So we really lucked out. That's all I got for that.
That's all you got to say about that. I can't. You're pumping the car. Okay, another big high for me was getting over my aversion to Buc-ee's. I've now become a convert.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that one in Alabama probably was not a great intro to Buc-ee's. Like this other one we just did now is much more less busy, to say. And it wasn't like going to Disney on the holiday weekend.
well, the other one was a holiday weekend, and that was part of the problem. Now, who knows what these are going to look like when we come through around Thanksgiving? But we hit enough. We hit what, 3 Buc-ee's now? Well,
Yeah, I think so.
And all 3 of them were just fine. So it all worked out really well.
Yeah, I haven't messaged my ex-coworker who I stay in contact with, who lives in Texas. And she's big into Buc-ee's. So I messaged and said, we're at Buc-ee's again. She insisted.
Well,
Because she knew about the whole thing about Jamie not loving it at Alabama.
but again, it was one of those things where I didn't know, I wasn't 100% sure what to expect, and I needed to have experienced it in order to prepare myself for it. And it's turned out that it's a really great place to be, and I want to live there. I don't know if I have any other like highs. It's been a good trip.
Yeah, I mean, we're not done yet, so I mean...
That bed last night.
Yeah.
Where did we stay?
At the...
Wingate? It was a Wingate by Wyndham.
Yeah.
That bed last night, that was the best bed of the entire trip. And I was so happy because we got there early. We stopped early last night. So I got to lay there and play my game for quite a while. It was delightful. I think we're coming up on Jacksonville here.
Yeah. But yeah, the trip isn't over, so I could be jinxing ourselves, but traffic in and of itself has been great.
Say we're going into Florida. We're coming into Florida now, so who the hell knows?
I mean, it's been pretty smooth and nothing of note other than like while we were filming this, somebody was all drifty on the road. But
yeah, it seems to
if
be.
that's like the worst thing we see, then it was.
Yeah, it seems to be
Five-star
picking
trip.
up though, so I'm going to turn this off so you can focus.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. Traffic thins out. All right, we have a first. Buc-ee's Beaver Nuggets. I got the sea salt caramel version. Let's see what we think of this. We've never had Buc-ee's corn nuggets. Oh my. They're like peanut shaped. without that popcorn staleness at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Also, we just saw Rhode Island, so you know that was cool. That makes Maine the lone holdout on the East Coast. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like these. These are really good. There's another Buc-ee's coming up in 4 miles.
Yeah. Cracker Jack. That's what it is.
Cracker Jack. But again, not popcorn.
Yeah. But they somehow distilled that flavor into the beaver nuggets.
I like the salt on it. Yeah, they're sweet and salty, but not overly done either way. All right, well, these are in our future. Okay, last couple of turns into our apartment complex. Thought we would come back and say thanks for joining us. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. And it doesn't have to be Disney or cruise because Ethan's got the crud. So it is about 1:30 on Tuesday. I think I'm going to throw all the laundry in the wash and the husband in the bed. Yeah, poor Buc-ee. All right, we're going to say goodbye for this trip.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
See you in the next one.
How about this?
No!